Everyone, thanks for listening to this video. My name is Bob Jablonski. My firm is Bob Jablonski and Associates. We are a tax firm located in Richardson, Texas, right outside of Dallas, and we provide tax services including tax prep and planning, and we specialize in helping taxpayers who have IRS problems. Today, in the next few weeks, we're going to cover debt forgiveness, and we're also going to cover exclusions today. Next week, we're going to cover exceptions to those rules, and then we're going to cover calculating the insolvency exclusion 2 weeks from now. So get started out. Canceled debt, in general, if you are the beneficiary of canceled debt, that cancellation of debt is income to you, is a general rule. If you have it from a lender, the lender is often going to send you a Form 1099-C, and the amount that's canceled is going to be reported as income on Form 1040 under other income. Today, as I talked about, we're gonna talk about amounts that are excludable from gross income. So they are gross income, and then there are certain tax rules that will allow you to exclude those amounts from taxable income. Next week, we're going to cover exceptions. So even though they're debt forgiveness, they are not, in and of itself, they are not gross income. They do not need to, and they don't need to be excluded. So as I said, today we're going to cover when you have forgiven debt, how you may be able to exclude it from gross income. And the list, and you'll find it in IRS Tax Topic 431, includes debt that's canceled in a Title 11 bankruptcy case. So forgiven in bankruptcy, it can be excludable. Debt that's canceled during insolvency, that's a little more complicated, and we're going to cover an overview of that in 2 weeks. Cancellation of qualified farm indebtedness is excludable. Cancellation of qualified real property business indebtedness is excludable. And then before January 1st, 2018, this was a popular one. Cancellation of qualified principal residence indebtedness that is discharged subject to an arrangement, as I mentioned, that was entered into by 12/31/2017. So in prior years, that was a fairly common and common one that I was able to use with clients who they may have had debt forgiveness on their principal residence, and we were able to exclude it through that provision. It no longer exists today. So how does the taxpayer identify the amount excludable? Remember, you're going to get the 1099-C, and you're going to enter that into whatever tax software you're using because it is income. And then you're going to go calculate what amount is excludable, and that's going to be reported on Form 982. And then the gross amount less the amount that's excludable will go into 1040, Form 1040, and that's the amount that you'll be taxed on. And that amount that was qualified as an excludable, as an exclusion, that portion of it will not be taxed. As I mentioned, in the upcoming weeks, we're going to cover exceptions to the cancellation of debt being reported as income, what those exceptions are, and then we're going to cover insolvency. And if you remember, that was one of the exclusions, and that's the one that tends to be the most complicated to understand. So we're going to cover that one, but in and of itself. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you get a 1099-C, or if you have any forgiveness of debt income that you're going to need to report. If you need help with it, or you need help with any IRS issue, please give me a call. My name is Bob Jablonski, and my phone number is 972-821-1991. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you have a great day.